Welcome back to Dynasty
well,
Mode.
that's not
I'm
working.
Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports College Football 26 coaching journey. First, select whether you want to play single player or multi-user. A multi-user dynasty is where you can invite your friends and also import your own custom-created schools through Team Builder.
Okay, so since we know that servers don't always work, we're just gonna do it like it's single
Next,
player.
let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with a default roster option. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience.
Settings.
Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the updated list of available options and customize your conferences complete with unique rules and protected rivals.
10, 20 seconds, that's normal. We'll do 17, and now we'll leave it at 20. We'll drop this down to 35 for year 1, down to 45 for the CPU, auto progress off. Okay. So,
it's now
I already
time to
know
select your team.
that I want to do South Alabama
an established
as
contender
the
or
school.
build a team from
I
the ground
was
up.
thinking about
Pay
Monroe,
attention to each team's
but
prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team.
Just
Time
no.
to figure out where on the coaching staff you want
So,
to start.
one of the
Whichever role
things
you
that
decide on, you'll
I
receive
decided
new
I
coaching
want to do
opportunities
is I don't want
throughout the
to just
season
steal
via
the head coaching
carousel,
job.
and it's all
Said
based
this
on how
before.
well your team performs.
But so, the idea is we sim through the first season as the head coach of the
Now for the fun part.
The
Here,
current
you'll
head
create
coach.
a coach of your own.
We sim through the season where you only
It's time to
recruit,
sign your first
and then
coaching
at the end of the
Now,
year,
pay attention to the
he should get
expectations
a
of the
coaching
role.
offer or two.
Failing to meet the
We take whatever the
university's
best one
expectations
is for
will
him,
land you on the hot seat,
and then we
potentially
create
looking
our
for
own
a new
coach.
job when the coaching carousel
Now,
rolls around.
kind of think of it like, okay, is it kind of cheating because, you know, I have whatever recruiting abilities this coach already has? Kind of. But as long as I stick to my kind of house rules, it's really not that much of a cheap thing, if that makes sense. So we don't go above 3 stars in the state of Alabama. We don't go above 2 stars anywhere else unless, and this is the huge unless, they have us top 5. If they have us top 5, we can go for them, but that's it. So, without further ado, here we go. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, but what I do know is what I want to recruit for. So we're going to change the scheme and playbook. South Alabama's already a spread. They already run a 4-2-5, so I don't have to worry about that. We can just leave it as is for now. So, scouting board. So, team needs. I know what I want, so I'm not really too worried about what they actually say we need, because we could end up with guys leaving and transferring out anyway. So, alright, so this dude has his top 5, 3 stars, so we can go for him. 3-star, top 5. He's also a pipeline. I'm not too concerned with whether they have us in their pipeline, or whether we're in their pipeline or not, but just kind of a... There. Already got 5 wide receivers to go after. Wow, receivers are very interested in us for some reason. Alright, well. Let's not go after anybody that doesn't have us number 1 then, since there's plenty of guys that have us. Let's do it like this. And remove. Okay. Again, I know what I want. So I want a contested specialist wide receiver, an elusive route runner, and a gritty possession. And then, if we can find one, wouldn't mind a speedster. So we're we're going to say max star rating. This is just so that we don't go above 3 stars. And we'll say top school, minimum pipeline 1. Okay, Greg Fallen. Nice name. Playing style. I'd like to look for... So we'll go with... He's already in his top 8, so let's go for him. Alright. Any elusive route runners? I wonder, you're 106th in the state, which isn't terrible. You're 76th in your state. Did I just see that right? So he's 76th in the state. Wasn't that gritty possession dude in Mississippi like... Okay, he was 55th. Okay. Alright, let's see if there's any speedsters while I'm looking. DeLong, 167th in the state. Okay, let's go after you. Route artists. Oh, there we go. You're 39th in the state. Okay. And then... Let's see. Yeah, we already searched elusive route runners. Gritty possession, or no, contested specialist. Alright. There we go. We got our dudes. And let's also go for you, because you could be a tight end for us. Yeah, 6'4", 209. Yeah. Okay. So now, running backs. We want your East-West Playmaker and an elusive bruiser. So, no elusive bruisers. Have us as their top school, so let's do top 5. Okay, there's one. Now, East-West Playmaker. Let's make sure. Okay. There's one East-West Playmaker. And then, let's do a search for backfield threat. One. What about a north-south receiver? There's one. Alright, let's just say any and top 10. The two guys we're already going after. Okay. Yeah, let's throw this contact seeker in there. Alright, QBs. We obviously want dual threat, but there's nothing else that I want. I want dual threat or pure runner, now that I say that. We can check for a pure runner too. So all 3 of you dudes are athletes. Let's do you 2, and then let's look for a pure runner. Yeah, Singleton. Okay. Okay. Now we need O-line. We just want agile. Let's do a search for just top 5 to start. Just 1. Okay. What about agile offensive guards? 1. Okay. About well-rounded offensive tackles. There we go. And well-rounded offensive guards. Got one. Okay, now centers. There's an agile center. Edge. We need a speed rusher and an edge threat. None. Okay, none that have us top 5. What about top 10? Okay, and you're from Alabama, so that makes it easy. Alright, edge setter. 1. Okay. And you're from Alabama also. Gap specialists. 2. Good. Outside linebackers, we want lurkers. Oh crap. I've already messed up. You didn't have us top 5 and you weren't. Okay. We're not top 5, but you're from Alabama, so we can go 3 stars because you're in pipeline. Okay. Alright. Outside linebacker. Lurker. 3 stars. Top 5. Minimum of 1. We'll go with you. Alright, what about thumpers? None. Okay. Signal callers? None. Okay. Middle linebacker thumpers? None. Lurkers? Alright, now we'll just do Penny. Top 10. Alright. Levine. Royals. Alright. Corners. I want bump and run more than anything. None. Let's just do search for any to start. Boundary. Now we'll do bump and run top 10. We can go for you. Alright, free safeties. We want coverage specialist. Alright, how about hybrid? 1. Alright. Strong safety hybrid. None. Coverage specialist? 1. Okay, box specialist. 1. Alright. Free safety box specialists. 1. Hybrids? I think we said none. No, there was 1. Okay. And field corners. 1 and he's from Alabama. Good. And we'll grab you also. Okay. No, let's not worry about you. What else do we need? What's our kicker punter situation like? Let's go take a look at that real quick. View roster. Kicker. Okay, good. We have a freshman and we have a sophomore. So we don't really need to worry about kicker punter yet. Okay. So, you need playing time, and us having too many guys on board makes you not. Hello. Please come to me. I just want to be able to scout you, and you're a route artist, so I get the feeling you're not gonna. All right, we didn't offer you a scholarship yet, so let's remove you and you, just so we can. Okay, yeah, nope, you can go away. Give me back those other 2. Go on. Actually, you know what? Hold on. You're in our top 5. And so are you. Let's scout you 2. Okay. Yeah, we're going after you. You can go away. And then we still need one more. Let's take a look at this gadget, dude. Yeah, you can come. Alright. Not terrible. I don't mind that at all. Alright. All three of y'all are getting scholarship offers. Oh, did not mean to swap over to that. Alright. Trinidad's not bad. Yeah, you definitely don't mind Singleton. '81 break sack, 76, 83 throw power, 80, 81. Are there any other QBs out there? Let's do any state. Playing style. So we might be able to go after him later. I like this dude's deal breaker is proximity to home, but he doesn't need to be that close to home. Like, what is that? It's not the dude that no, it's not. Okay. No. Alright. So, Connerson, no. So, Trinidad and Singleton, you're the two guys we're after. Gosh, that's still funny though. Alright, we need to just go through and start offering scholarships. We don't really have any more ability to scout if we want to keep these guys interested in us. Need you. I think we got like, what, 2 more guys? Yeah, we need the corner more than we need the linebacker, so, alright. Not worried about the scheduling. Keep it real life scheduling. Trinidad moved this up to 1. Cool. Alright. Sort by interest. Landman. We'll offer you a scholarship now. 25. Offer scholarship. 15 points. We're one of 2 schools that offered you. Dang, 4 schools offered you? Okay. I didn't mean to do 25, I just wanted 15. Let's throw 15 on you too. Alright, we're one of 2. We'll throw 15 points on. Go 15. Throw 10. Throw 10. Throw 10. 10. 15. 10. 5. 15. 10. 5. 5. Actually, since I know I really want you, 50. 10. 10. Oh, we'll throw an extra 10 on you. Throw an extra 5. We'll bump you to 25. We'll do 25 on you. Alright. This is more just a quick rundown to figure out who's truly interested in coming here. Alright. Now we get to take another look at this. Interest status. How did we get 10 points back? Oh, because the scholarships. Okay. Alright, let's bump you to 25 then. We're still the only ones offering you, so we can bump you down to 15. We'll bump you up to 15. Southern Miss offered you 2, so... Preview at 5, yep, preview at 50. Can bump the 2 of you down to 5. Take you down to 10. Give you a 15. Alright. Next week. Anybody drop us off yet? Oh, if anything, we gained some interest. Oh, Taj Cook dropped us down. Alright, let's do this then. We'll review at 25. Review at 15. Drop you down to 15. need him to want playing style and playing time, but it's not going to happen, so we'll just leave it alone. We'll drop you down to 15. Drop you down to 10. We want to bump you up to 25. And you up to 25, so we gotta do... There we go. Okay. We're gonna lose to Tulane, and that's okay. Oh gosh. That's awesome. I forgot that they played Auburn. Okay. We need to probably give up on you, but we'll leave you there for now. You know what? Maybe we won't. Let's try swaying. Huh? Oh. Alright, let's actually let's leave you at 25. Let's look at corners real quick, because we only need how many? We only need 2. Who was the guy that I needed to sway? He's the offensive guard, right? Yeah. It ain't gonna matter. It isn't gonna matter. Alright, we'll just leave him at 25. We'll add another 5 onto him. Alright. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Did it say that we dropped on somebody? Who dropped? Davis? We added more recruiting to you. Are you upset with us for that? That's what it feels like. Okay. If I had to guess... That's going to be what it is, so... Let's do this then. Alright, nobody else is going after you, so we're just going to take our point off of you and see what happens. Eldridge, nobody else is going after you, so we're just going to see what happens with that. Let's say nobody else is going after you, so... the only other one's going after you is Jacksonville State. Let's say... yeah, that was the one that I really wanted, so... going to assume that that's what he's after, so... run it off and see. No, dang it. Yeah, that's fine, Camacho. I kind of figured he would go somewhere else. Alright. Trinidad. Oh, our championship contender drop. Crap. Oh, we need to win some games, guys. Okay, football influencer is not what he was. Well, that's weird. So then what could it have been instead? Ah, Star Search. Okay. Oh, he had a visit with Hawaii, didn't he? For the next 30 minutes. Okay. We'll just stick with there. Stick that. gotta figure out how we can get. Yeah, like I said, I kind of figured you would. Let's take move away from you for now, and 5 away from you for now. What? Who was it? Oh, okay. Alright. Next week, I'm sure we're going to lose to North Texas, which sucks. Because that's just going to drop our championship contender even lower. And Bliss committed to Hawaii. Oh my gosh, we won! That's insane. Alright. Alright, Bliss committed to Hawaii. That's fine. Let's schedule a visit with you. And proximity to home is your thing. What's his playing style? Let's not worry about scheduling a visit with you just yet. Okay, Trinidad. We don't want to do that. Let's just do that, and then we'll schedule with you for here. Let's do, and Kennesaw State's after you, so it's like 5. Leave 25 and 25. Leave 5 and 5. Gotta figure out how we can get. There we go. Nope, nope. 5. Let's add 10 more onto him there. We gotta we're gonna do a defense heavy recruiting visit on week 10. Alright. So what week are we on? 6? Yeah. Come on, let's get this win against Troy, guys. Crap! Trinidad committed to G-Tech, and Davis committed to UAB. Alright. Oh, our championship contender dropped down again, that's why. Alright, well, if your things are proximity to home, and not playing time, that's most likely your either Conference Legend or that, so let's do Conference Legend and Team Player. I'm not pulling him off of our board only because we do have a visit scheduled with him. Oh well. Too late now. Oh dang, he's visiting Troy on week 10. Alright, fine. Oh, alright. Sowls, yes, we got somebody. Dude, why? Alright, Trinidad and Ford are both visiting this week, so we'll just leave it, we'll see what happens. Got anybody else that we can... We already scheduled Marler to visit us that week. And he's already visiting somebody. Alright, well, I guess we'll bring you in. Okay, Conference Legend is what he's most interested in. Okay. Crook decided to go to freaking Southern Miss. What a jerk. Alright. Well, I think we're about we're about tapped out on recruiting, aren't we? We'll just go ahead and remove you. I'll leave you, only because got nothing else better to do. I can hold out hope that suddenly Mississippi State seems further away to him, but alright. We'll advance the week, we'll see what happens, and then we'll, now that we're at week 10, we'll look for players in our area that may not have been offered. Dude. We just keep losing, so we keep losing out on people. Are we just like riddled with injuries or something? I didn't even bother to look. Ah, I mean, that could have something to do with it. Anybody not play this season that we could potentially save? I'm gonna try to save you. Okay, and the rest of them will be saved anyway. Okay. Are there any QBs out there that have no offers from Alabama? We'll take a look at you. You have one offer. We'll take a look at both of you. You have no offers? Dang. Contact seeker. We'll take a look at Feely and Power. I think we already scouted him, but... Yeah, he's the one that's like, oh, I need playing time. I would still take either one of you, honestly. We need to be able to look at Callaway, so let's pull 10 points from you so that we can just take a look at it. Yeah, no, well, you know what? Forget it. Yeah, no, we're not. Not right now. I'm not gonna say that we won't, but we'll come look at you again after this week. Here, where's that dude at? Let me throw him back on the board. This Vincent dude still doesn't have any offers? Oh, that's why he's a dual threat with 71 speed. Oh wait, There we go. That's how I can do this. Think of... No! You know what? I don't blame you. I'd go to Vandy too. Glad I didn't need one. This has not gone well for me. I don't think... I honestly don't think Applewhite's going to get a coaching offer. But... might be a good reason to fire him. Okay, we got Singleton. That's a plus. We got Figueroa. That's a plus. Sheed went to Troy. Alright. Ross, I'm gonna throw everything I got at you now. Same with Feely and Drake. Oh, our championship contender grade went up. Not exactly sure how. Pretty sure we didn't win this past week, but you know. Alright, are there any outside linebackers that didn't get offered from Alabama? Or, well, any of my pipelines, I should say. 1, 2. 3. Oh, that is a freaking name, too. Sam Sword. Okay. On to the next week. Alright, Ogbanya. We won, I think. I think we won. Alright. Oh, yeah, sure. Now Winthrop gets an offer from someone. Fine. Go. Didn't want you anyway. Playing style. Playing style dropped below what we needed it to be. Alright, well, like I said, Sam Sword, please come be a freaking Jaguar. Like, think about it, we're the only ones offering you. We lost again. No, no, we suck again. I know it doesn't say we need one, but I feel like we need one. Oh, that's why. I was like, why does it suddenly say I don't need a QB anymore? Does it actually update? Because, like, if so, that's cool. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, offensive tackle, I only need one now. Okay. Although, wide receiver, it still says 4 out of 3. I don't know. Okay, moving on. Alright, we got one of the middle linebackers. Yes, Donald and Sword. Okay, let's look at corners again. Are there any in my area? There's a 1-star. A couple 1-stars. Quite a few 1-stars, actually. And... okay. Yeah, they're all going to be box specialists, aren't they? block specialists. Okay. Are there any athletes out there with no offers? And let's go from Alabama. Alright. Rashid. Yeah, I kind of figured KL was going to reach his top schools. Contract extended? Interesting. Very interesting. A 3-9 season and then they extend my contract. I guess they were doing that so that he doesn't leave for anything else. Let's see where he's got offers to. No head coaching gigs. Okay. How about now? Kansas, Memphis, Utah, UTSA. That's a lateral move. We'll have him take the Kansas job. Okay. Now we advance to Bowl Week 3. And now we create our coach. And before we do that, I have to run to the restroom. Ah. Where'd the controller go? There it is. Alright. Now, create new character. Yes. Coach, create new.
Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you?
Not recruiter.
Maximizing player development, acquiring new
Yes,
talent,
let me leave.
or putting
Create
your
new.
team in the best position to win.
Tactician. Oh, son of a... I'm playing him this week. He's such a nice guy. Oh, that's funny. It's sad, but it's funny. So, in fantasy, they just ruled Drake London out, and my only other options were all also injured. So, that was wonderful. So I had to pick somebody up, but dang, that's funny. Alright. And none of these ever look enough like me, so we'll just pick one. Sure. No. There. No. It's like, I should be able to pick a face and then the hair and the facial hair. Like, it shouldn't be all one thing. There's the dude with the hat that I usually go with. Nope, not that one. I swear it's not that one. Alright, we'll go with you. I usually go with you. It's like usually you, or like I said, there's a guy with a hat. It's not him. Where is seriously, where did my dude with the hat go? Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with you. I love that thin can go up to 240 pounds. And heavy just looks awful. Standard, I guess. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a big guy, but I'm not that big. I don't think. Oh, wait, hold on. I just want to see what this looks like. See, like, my arms aren't that big. Yeah, standard. Standard, I guess. There's the, roll with that and the khaki shorts. Yep. That's me for now. Hey, hold on. I didn't go 3 and 9. They went 3 and 9. I'm 0 and 0, and this is my first year. All right. I think it's safe to say Trinidad 100% went to Georgia Tech. Oh, what's the... Oh, championship contender. Alright, let's remove everybody that didn't commit to us. Alright, and when I say that, I mean committed elsewhere. Because it's early National Signing Day, that means that they... Hey, now, hold on a second. Oh, I wonder. Okay, if that's what happened, that's actually kind of cool. I want to know. Okay. So the offensive and defensive coordinator stayed. For now, there's no telling. Like, alright. Well, the good news is our offensive coordinator is a decent recruiter, so. But yeah, I wonder if those guys. Let's see who won. Texas Tech. I just don't know. Like, I mean, maybe. I mean, I guess they could. They really could. I don't know if, Madsen winning the Heisman is all that accurate. Alright. Who are we losing? You know what? I'm not surprised by any of this. Who should I actually try to get back? Let's try to get him back. Okay, good. Ooh. Yeah, no, we're not getting you back. highly doubt I'm getting any of these guys back, actually. The one I need the most is you. Dang it. Alright. Well, this will be a fun coaching career to start off with. Here we go. And like I said, that those guys that didn't say committed, wondering. I'm not at all surprised by that. Yeah, so they didn't actually sign. Oh wait a minute, no, they never had. Okay, they never had. That's right, they never had. All right, let's take a look at the transfer portal. See what we got. We need a QB. Nobody's actually interested in transferring to us. Need a running back, but I don't think there's none interested in coming here. I'll try to get Campbell. I don't even really need him. Can't be picky with anything. I was gonna try to get Maddox. Try to get Crawford. Nah, we're just gonna roll with what we got. Let's do that. Let's go 10, 10. Got you two. Offer scholarship. 25. Offer scholarship. 25. Offer scholarship. 25. weren't any free safeties out there that offer scholarship. 25. Offer 25. What the heck? Now what? Another one? Oh, no, now flash flood warning. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Alright, here we go. Next week. Alright, cool. I think we got all the guys that we wanted. Let's see. Bro, we're still the only one offering you. All the receivers have us number 1 now. This dude has us 1 now. Cool. I think we're gonna get them all, except for maybe this guy. This guy might not. Alright, next week again. They're probably all gonna commit in the final week. Probably won't really get any during this time. Oh, okay, we got the center. Got one of the receivers. Anybody drop us below? Nope. Okay, cool. So we can do this then. Your number 1 thing is pro potential. Hold out hope. It's playing time too then. I gotta hope that it is. Actually, you know what? Let's not risk that. Let's just do that. And we're gonna hold out hope that Alright. Now on to the next one. Please give me some commits. Eldridge, yay! That was it. Well, dang it. Alright, anybody else? Anybody drop us out of their top school? Okay, good. Who's ready for a visit that... Okay, wait, hold on. So playing time's your #1 concern. Or well, and pro potential. And that's gotta be it. Playing time pro potential has to be just gonna send the house after you. Okay. Alright, and here we go to the final week. Bird, yes. Traywin. Goss. Burrow. Higgins. Darnold. Sword, yes. I just wanted him for his name. But he will be starting. Oh, we got Campbell too, cool. Bryce Allen. Triplet. Smith. Good, we got both strong safeties. Who didn't we get then? I think we got everybody. Let's look. Yep. Nice. Alright. Position changes. You are a receiver through and through, but could play tight end. How are we at receiver? Yeah, you're going to tight end then. No, you can't walk to save your life. Use you. Yeah, receiver. What's your 57? Nah, you're better at O-line. agile center. Why are you a well? Like, I don't get how it translates things. So yeah, we're just gonna go to center. Okay. QB, we got Davenport, Singleton, Burrow. Ross, Eldridge. You make more sense to move to tight end, but we can't. Why can't we? Okay, hold on. Let's do this then. So, I know it's because of the spread saying that we need like 17 receivers or some crap. So, let's go to a option playbook for the moment. So that we can move you and you. Now we can go back to the actual playbook I want to use. So sad that I have to do that, but okay. QB, good, running back, we're good. O-line, we need to fix up a little bit, I think. Really good pass blocker. No blocking ability to speak of, but that's okay. Because at left tackle, we need you to be able to handle finesse moves. Center, we're good. Right guard, we're good. Right tackle. That might be our move to you too. Actually, I might move you there. We'll move you to... Move you to left guard. We'll move you to right. Hold on, let me make sure I got the right guy. Okay. Okay. Yep, alright, we got it. Got it all situated. We want our right side to be the edge setter, we need our left side to be... Oh wait a minute, no, other way around. Left side needs to be the edge setter. I don't want to move you to... Don't want to move people if they're gonna lose their freaking... I just want balance. Is the signal caller both ways? Okay. Arnold's moving to Sam. Hagen is moving to Edge. You're moving to Bill. And you're moving to Mike. Alright. I think we're all set now. Remove the D-tackle. Alright. We are focused on the O-line. Probably the only one. Yep. Alright. Bishop Davenport, what can we upgrade on you? Winston. He needs quickness upgraded. And elusiveness. Cool. No, I didn't think so. Alright. BJ, what can we take up on you? Take your quickness up 1. It's not like you can get anything out of it anyway, so... Alright. Ooh, here we go. There isn't gonna be anything that we can take up on him. Yep, can't get him takeoff. Graham. Brandon Jenkins. Jeremy Scott. see what we can take up on him. Can't go any higher on his run blocking. There we go, this is what I was looking for, somebody that I could actually take some stuff up on for a little bit. What does he need for stuff? Probably not gonna get him. Nope. That's what I figured. So all we could do is get Jammer. Quite brutal. Needs 90 hit power. I think the only way to get that is power. Yep, that's not going up anywhere. just gonna let them handle the rest of it. Alright. We shouldn't have to encourage anybody, right? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Alright. Like, Davenport's gonna start, but... I'm not gonna be too shocked if I end up putting the freshman in sooner rather than later. I think I'm just gonna leave conferences alone. Oh, nah, let's do it. Boise, Pac-12. Colorado State, Pac-12. I can't remember who all moves to the Pac-12. Boise, San Diego State, Colorado State, Utah State? Really? Interesting. Okay. Fresno, I was well aware. Texas State. Is that it? Oh. No, I put the wrong one in there. Okay. So... Texas State, Fresno, Utah State, Colorado State, San Diego State, and Boise. UTEP moves to the Mountain West, and so does Northern Illinois. Okay, Mountain West, Air Force, Hawaii, Nevada, New Mexico, Northern Illinois, San Jose, UNLV, UTEP, Wyoming. Pac-12, Boise, CSU, Fresno, Oregon State, San Diego State, Texas State, Utah State, Washington State. And then Sun Belt, Eastern, App State, Coastal, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, James Madison, Marshall, Old Dominion. West Division, Arkansas State, Louisiana, UL Monroe, Louisiana Tech. That's who. Okay. So I knew there was somebody. And Conference USA then just stays the same, right? Delaware, FIU, Jacksonville State, Kennesaw, Liberty, Middleton, Missouri State, New Mexico State, Sam Houston, Western Kentucky. Okay. Okay. There we go. And SEC. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. SEC announced their protected opponents on. I don't care about that. I just want to see what they are. Okay, Auburn, Alabama. Ole Miss, Mississippi State. Florida, Georgia. Yeah, I'm just gonna just do that. Although LSU was weird. Yeah, they're talking about having more than one, but like, can't. So, yeah, so who are their three annual opponents? There we go. But how do I find this? Let's see. Search SEC now. Okay, here we go. Might be able to find it from here. Nope. Ah, here we go. This might work. Year by year schedules. So, who are the teams that they always play? Maybe I can do it like this. Okay, Auburn. Vandy is a team that they always play, it looks like. Vandy, Alabama, Georgia. Those are their three. But I can't do... I can only do two, right? Yeah. So I guess if I can only do two... Alabama looks like they always play Auburn and... Alabama always play Auburn, Mississippi State, and Tennessee. So let's see who Tennessee always plays. Tennessee always plays Alabama, Kentucky, Vanderbilt. So then There we go, okay. Alabama will always have Auburn and Tennessee. Since I can't do Arkansas will always have LSU and Missouri. Guess that'd be the best way to do that. Auburn will always have Alabama and Georgia. Florida will always have South Carolina and Georgia. Georgia will always have Auburn and Florida. Kentucky will always have South Carolina and Tennessee if I can help it. No, can't. Okay. Kentucky will always have South Carolina and Mississippi State. LSU will always have A&M and Arkansas. Mississippi State will always have Ole Miss and Kentucky's fine. Okay. Missouri will always have Arkansas and Oklahoma. Oklahoma will always have Texas and Missouri. Ole Miss will always have Mississippi State and Vandy, I guess. South Carolina will always have Florida and Kentucky. Tennessee will always have Vandy and Alabama. Texas will always have OU and A&M. A&M will always have Texas and LSU, and Vandy always has Tennessee and Ole Miss. Works for me. Do I really care about all that? Not really, but... Alright. Now to set up recruiting for our first official hearing. We need a QB for sure. Let's just say max star rating of 3. Top 5, preferably. 1. Alright, what about pure runners? And 1. Okay. Halfbacks. Backfield threat? None. Elusive bruisers? None. None. What about just any? No. Alright, what about top 10? Hey, how about that? Let's just do a search for any. Gadget guy, around artist. Gritty. Ooh. Oh. Let's take the round artist guy out of the search. No speed rushers. What about edge setters? Pure power? One. Any at all. I don't think I actually. Oh, I guess I do. Pump and run. Down turn. Field. Oh. There weren't any bump and runs, right? Oh no, there's one. There's a few. We'll take the dude from Florida. Hybrid strong safeties. None. Cover specialist. One. None. I just don't understand how you're a pure runner and you have 73 speed. It just doesn't make sense. Alright. Alright. Just gonna go around offering scholarships to everyone. You get a scholarship. You get a scholarship. You get a scholarship. We don't have any centers on the board, so you don't get a scholarship. Any athletes? None. Alright. What's our schedule look like? Kentucky. Oof. Can we flop that? Oh, let's see if we can do this. We've got to be able to play Kentucky any other time of the year. Like, seriously? Nope. I'm fine with starting the year off against Kentucky. I just don't want to play a week 0 game. Although... I just thought about that. That's why that happens. Every week 1 game is basically week 0. So now we're going to play... Okay, 6 games, a break, 6 games. Okay, it's not as bad as I was expecting. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Interest that is. The only other school that offered him is, yeah, you can have him. We're just gonna go based off of where we're at. This tends to work out pretty well for me. Alright, we'll see who moved up and who moved down. Who are the other schools really after? And then we'll play this game against Kentucky, and then we will be done for the day. They drop on anybody's... No, we did not. Okay. Didn't go down on anybody. We moved up on a few. Alright. Here we go. Let's take a look at Kentucky's team real quick. JC French. Oh, that's the dude from Georgia State. Or Georgia Southern, I mean. Oh, Dalvin. Oof. Okay. We have to shut down the run game. That's our number one. Shut down the run and quick passes. Gadget. Who's our gadget guy? It's not Martin. Eager. Slot. Okay. I don't think we're ready for this, but if it gets bad, we'll super sim to the end.
Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Oh, come on. Don't boo us. That's not very nice. Take that off of there.
And the Jaguars will get this season underway as toe meets leather.
Alright.
Bringing it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get first crack at it here.
There we go. Don't know why that's happening, but
Handoff from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Gets it out fast. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Okay, let's try to get after him here.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up.
Let's go. Good stop
defense. Make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed
I don't know if that was Boodle that made the stop.
And now it's fourth down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So South Alabama's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about how that would work.
Back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, for just a second, let's think about South Alabama. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the problem... Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good
How can I already be on the hot seat? This is year one for me.
Set up with a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Oh, well, there goes Winston.
For no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
We've already got two guys hurt.
Stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some
I am pretty lucky on that.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't. Okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure
we'll
he
settle
had
for
to
the
think
3.
about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here comes the field goal unit. It's
take the points when we can get them.
For the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
All right.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They've got the screen set up. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's French. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at
I'm so glad I moved you to the defensive side.
Job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
Well, I tried to pull it.
Down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that.
Yeah, this is definitely cover 3.
Gonna swing it on second down. Got a man, it's Martin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's talk for just a second about South Alabama. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I would say I feel like they're just kind of
defense was locked in. You could tell
feeling the game out.
They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground.
This would be the point where I think they would start taking some chances.
Back to throw. It's French. Got it in the middle. It's Rodriguez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Got him.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Let's go.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
I mean, the throw wasn't there, so I didn't really have much of a choice.
At the 31.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw. Nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to hit the football.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good enough. Let's get us range for another field goal.
Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is 6 in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense. Off the RPO complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's French. Stands in and takes the hit.
No.
He caught it. And he's into the end zone.
I was wondering when it was going to happen.
Kentucky.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Extra point here will give them the lead.
Can we block it?
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period.
Oh, my God.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Freaking hit him right in the freaking face.
Second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Jenkins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Oh, that's not good.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Just catch it.
Left side. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to take off. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Jaguars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Malone. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
It's reverse.
Let's go.
On the ground.
Don't even care.
Down at the 14-yard line.
Don't even care. It was only like 3 yards.
Misdirection was just enough to get everybody leaning one direction. And I like when you run the reverse, too, and you see it. You see space.
Headed to the end zone.
Let's go. We're almost. We need a touchdown now.
Has them set up. The Jaguars will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating.
That was like 3.5 minutes. What is he talking about?
You try to do your assignment and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Here comes the heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. Smashes through the tackle.
Oh, crap. They're realizing they can throw the ball on us. It's not good for us.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against
send an all-out blitz at him.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground.
Let's go.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get them on the ground quickly.
Dropping back, it's French. Fires one high
Swat it.
and deep. And they wanted it all on third
Just
down.
do not
but
get
now
beat deep.
Dealing with fourth down. Kentucky
That's how they
sends out
scored
the
on us the
punting
last
unit.
time.
Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes the catch at the 10. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pulls and fires complete. At the 35, he's open. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Jaguars come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They thought they could just
We're
run
going
it
for it
on
this
third
time.
and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll lead the offense out there on fourth down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, off offense.
The
Yeah, we'll
officials
punt it
offer
now.
the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Looking for a man. It's French. With the catch, it's Washington. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That's reeled in. It's Washington. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to throw on first down.
Crap.
Good timing on the quick out. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They're going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
All right, we got to blitz him.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire.
Yes.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's French. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left.
My D line just got used.
Bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this
I watched him get destroyed.
The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
Oh crap! The wheel, what's called whip route was wide open.
And they tackle him at the 19. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Turns it on down
Go,
the
big
left
boy.
side.
You're tired. I know you're tired. Keep going.
He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The give out of the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Jaguars want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield very late in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. They'll spot
Call
the
the
ball
timeout.
at the 12
Give us time to
after
get
that
set up.
completion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Stick and nod, but a
down to
stick.
the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll try it over the left side. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half, and what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
All right, Kevin, about
Sorry,
ready to
Andy
get
Dalton
things
throw
cranked back up
the
here.
worst interception
And the Wildcats will
possibly
move
of
away
his
to start
career.
the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
The one throw you
South
could
Alabama
not
has
make.
it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They'll open the second half with a run.
Because I really don't know in what world you would throw that screen pass with the defensive lineman jumping right in front of
And I
you.
kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
There he goes.
There's that option king freaking ability that I'm so glad he has.
And this offense might have something going.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
The Jaguars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Davenport.
Oh, no.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That was really bad.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Flips it out on the screen.
We got some blocks.
He breaks a tackle. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line and is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. And the Jaguars will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down.
Catch it.
This time
Let's go.
on target. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Jaguars with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
I thought Andy Dalton did.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass.
Oh, crap, I ran in my line.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure.
No.
Getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Jaguars come to the line trying to convert on 4th down.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this look. It's going to be our best bet here.
Trying to do it on the ground.
Nope.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
They're going 5 wide. I don't
back
care.
And the big blue offense takes the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Yes!
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The play action.
Oh, crap.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh, holy crap.
Inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Not at all what I expected to have work.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the return man is stopped.
I feel like they've just taken the wind out of Kentucky's sails now.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to throw. It's Davenport. Fires to the middle. Finds the big time.
Way to hang on to that trailing.
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jenkins. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, South Alabama. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Still on his feet.
Maybe not, because that's exactly what I expected. I expected more of that.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose.
I expected them to be more of that right there.
They're going to ride this running back. Nice move, create some space. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's French. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal
I'm
try.
not settling for the
We've
field goal
reached
now.
the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you.
Put backups in.
Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker.
Since they did, I will. Just make sure who's in. Singleton. I want Goss and Eldridge, and I don't want... Yeah, okay, the rest of it's good.
Over on down.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Rides the back on the option to give. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Guys, for just a second, let's think about South Alabama. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward. And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough.
Let's try to end around again.
Drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Knock us for a big loss.
And the Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's a reverse. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And wide receivers are doing this more and more in college football. You see a motion and shift all over the place. They give them the football a lot. Sometimes they use them as a decoy, but nice positive game. But more importantly, defense understanding they're ready for it. Good stop.
He did not make it a stonewall on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to breaks into the open. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
And they're able to get him down.
Far off.
The Jaguars come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Jaguars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Nowhere close on that one as he got
Case people
trying to deliver the football.
That
And
is
now they face
not
third down.
how that play's supposed to be.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Doesn't quite
1 yard
make it
shy.
to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, 3rd and long, and this defense is thinking pass, pass, pass. Offense, nice job. They sneak a run in there, kind of catch them off guard. Quarterback keeps the football, gets some yardage, and now makes this 4th down more manageable.
Quarterback will keep it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal for the offense. Barrels ahead. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. We've been practicing against each other.
I love it.
Come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's so good. I loved it. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something with sliders because I'm not saying that game was easy, but that should have been a lot harder. Alright. Well, advanced week, and then we will be ending it today. I'm fully committed to this one, though. I put way too much work in the Jaguar dancing stuff to not. So, alright. Yep, that's gonna do it for me today. We will be back next week with this. I still love the dancing Jaguars. It's the greatest thing. It's definitely the greatest thing.